Hello everyone, today we're starting on our project. It is called Infection Control Standards by me, Fernanda, Ali, and Samantha. Yay! So right here we have Samantha starting with our hand washing procedure. She's giving us a great example of how to hand wash in the dental office. You always have to make sure you get your cuticles between your fingers, under your rings, even up to your wrists. Let the water go down. Make sure you dry your hands thoroughly before you even turn off the water, and always make sure that you don't touch anything at all. And here we have Ali giving us a representation on how to don your PPE in the dental office. She starts off with her lab coat. She's going to sanitize and then show us all her procedure. There she goes. Always make sure to sanitize your hands. Start with your mask, second your eyewear, and then last but not least your gloves. Thank you, Ali, for that great representation on how to don your PPE in the dental office. And here we have Fernanda setting up the operatory room for her next patient. She has all of her essentials: her bib, her HV, air water syringe, saliva ejector, and basic setup for the doctor. Always try to make sure you're moving fast-paced so you will never keep the patient or the doctor waiting. Have everything ready and always stay persistent. Here she goes. And here we have Samantha and Ali getting ready to disinfect the operatory room. They're placing on their utility gloves and they're getting ready to go in there as a team. They're trying to make everything move a lot quicker together. And here we have Ali removing all the barriers and Samantha's taking the instruments to get sterilized. Samantha begins on taking down the entire room, and she's throwing everything away. Again, always try to move as quick as possible and always try to work as a team, because together we could accomplish anything. And here we have Samantha spraying everything down with the Cavicide. She's going to go ahead and let that sit while Ali worries about the instruments getting sterilized in the back. As you can see, she's getting every part of the operatory room. Always make sure to never leave anything out because everything needs to get disinfected. After letting the Cavicide sit, Samantha's going to go ahead and start wiping everything down with Cavicide wipes. As you can see, she's getting every part of the operatory. Just like I explained earlier in the video, you never know what could get infected. Always make sure you're treating your patients with decency and have that amount of respect to clean everything down. As you can see, she's going through everything. A great example of how to clean the operatory room. Good job, Samantha. have Ali giving us a great representation on how to clean our utility gloves. As you can see, she's treating it as if she was washing her hands. You're going to go ahead and wash them thoroughly with the soap, rinse them out, and again, not touch anything with the utility gloves because you want them to dry off, so you could go ahead, bag them up, and put them in the autoclave. And here we have Ali and Samantha setting up the operatory room with our blue tape, plastic bags, and plastic tubings. They're working as a team again to make sure that everything gets done effectively and quickly. Always remember to remove all the tape, plastic tubing, and plastic bags between patients. That's a part of disinfecting the operatory and getting everything ready for a new patient. And now we are running our hand pieces. As you can see, Samantha has the Cavicide wipes and our lubricant. We're going to start by disinfecting the handpiece with our Cavicide wipes by wiping all around it, and then she's going to go ahead and lubricate it so she could let it run for at least 15 to 30 seconds. Here we are preparing all of our unsterilized instruments and getting them ready for the ultrasonic cleaner. As you can see, she is wearing all of her personal protective equipment and her utility gloves. She sets a time and there she goes. When instruments are done sterilizing, you're going to go ahead and rinse them down with water. After you rinse them down with water, you're going to place them on a dry towel and pat them dry. After being patted dry is complete, you're going to go ahead and bag them in a dated bag and get them sent to the autoclave. Here we are prepping the autoclave before we go ahead and use it. We have our distilled water and we're making sure that the water is up to the green margin. If it appears too low or if there's not enough water in there that it hits the red, go ahead and fill it with distilled water until it's ready. After that is complete, you're going to go ahead and get the bags that are dated and set them in the autoclave. Make sure not to bundle all the bags up or check for improper packaging. When that is ready, go ahead and insert the spore test and you could begin the autoclave. Now Allie's getting ready to flush down the water lines. She's filling it up with 1 quart of water and ½ ounce of our evac solution. And here we get our water lines and we're going to connect them. And after we connect them, we turn them on so they could start flushing. While the lines are being flushed, we're going to go ahead and exchange our trap. She gets her hemostats and she's going to remove it and throw it away into the trash. As you can see, she is also wearing her utility gloves and her PPE. She's going to go ahead and spray it down with Cavicide and brush it so it can be clean. Just taking away all that dirty excess. Here we're using our hemostat to place in a new trap and making sure that everything's clean and ready for a new day.